All right, I'm in. That seems like forever, that pause there. Is everyone hearing me okay? In American Fork, Utah, we're going all over the country here tonight. Okay, I always tell Laurie that anytime I have to follow her up, I feel very inadequate. Isn't she just amazing, full of energy? She's inspiring. Mr. Chad Shapiro, great to hear from him. It's been wonderful to work with Mr. Marlon Powell as well. And my brother and I are just so blessed to be a part of this RGB health journey that we're beginning. For the past, it's been over a year now that we've been working with RGB Health, and we've been elbow deep in products, in formulating and figuring out what is the best offering that's going to bless the most people's lives and be the most powerful and impactful for people. And we are debuting some new things tonight that some of the leaders may not have even heard about. It's just so exciting, and I'm going to try not to just crash and burn. Not nearly as charismatic as Mr. Chad Shapiro and Ms. Laurie Rubridge, but as Laurie mentioned, I've been around the health and wellness industry for quite some time. My brother actually was in it first, and through him I got introduced and just grew an instant passion for it because I was able to see such dramatic benefits and results in my life from one simple product. I was introduced with a powdered green drink, and what it did to my body, I was in my 20s, energetic and full of life anyways, and I felt this difference, my focus and clarity, and haven't looked back. And been going for years, and again, for the past year, really digging deep in with RGB Health, and so excited to share some of this passion with you tonight and some education. Hopefully you'll learn some new things, and you'll be as excited about putting that effort and energy into your health. I just echo everything that Laurie said with how important our health is. We pay for health insurance, every month we're paying into it. We don't use it very often, but we really have to be investing in ourselves to educate ourselves on what we put into our body. We are omnivores, and if you've ever read the book Omnivore's Dilemma, it's quite an interesting read. We have this dilemma because we have an endless supply of different foods and treats and healthy foods, and we have to determine what is best for us and educate ourselves because too many people around the world are dying from preventable chronic diseases. It's horrible, and it is what motivates my heart and gives me energy in doing this with RGB Health and with my brother Matthew. So let's jump into this. You've heard the different topics we're going to cover. I'll just rattle them off real quick. We're going to go over the 8 daily steps to maximum health. What are the core things you need to be doing every day to make sure that you have that right trajectory, and you're going to give yourself and your body the best chance to be healthy, live long and energetic lives. We'll cover in that section the #1 vitamin and mineral deficiencies that we need to avoid, like the plague. It's really an epidemic. Shed weight, boost energy, and have fun. We're going to talk about a brand spanking new weight management program and products. We're going to talk about chocolate, the chocolate that you should be eating daily. And that's no joke. You really should be having it daily. Just absolutely fun and exciting information will be given to you. And dental care, the natural way. We're talking about the alkaline diet trend. And, of course, 50 essential uses of essential oils. So I can talk. I can get really long-winded. So I need to just focus here, and we'll move right along. Okay. So first off, the 8 daily steps to optimal health. Again, I mentioned we have so many different voices out there trying to teach us what we need to be doing. Our modern trends that we see is medicine masking problems and multiple medications upon medications being prescribed, and there's problems with those interactions. Vitamin deficiencies, as I mentioned, nutrient and soil degenerate. degeneration, our degradation. Our foods aren't as nutrient rich as they once were, and chronic diseases are widespread. And when I talk about chronic diseases, we're talking about the um, the chronic diseases that the CDC itself says are uh, the most costly and most preventable things. Uh, Talking about heart attacks, stroke, diabetes. Um, all these things are rampant in our society, and the CDC itself says they are preventable. We'll educate ourselves and take the right nutrients into our bodies. Uh, you're all familiar, I'm sure, with the health pyramid. Well, actually, if you look down there at that first slide, 1946, it's the basic seven. Eat this way every day. I believe it has the green leafy vegetables as one serving a day. The triangle in the 1990s up to 2005 with those breads and grains at the base of our diet. And now they continue to evolve. But there's all these different voices out there, and we want to cover these 8 core things that we have identified as being the most important. Uh, Cleanse and detox. We'll try to get the least exciting one maybe out of the way. No one likes to talk about their gastrointestinal systems, right? But with our digestive organs, when they are filled with the plaque and the gunk, the buildup of the foods that we ingest that aren't the best for us, the intestinal villi and other elements of the gastrointestinal tract can't absorb those nutrients that we need to be getting. And really, the gastrointestinal system is the core of our body. It's the root of our health. Many doctors are coming around and being more outspoken, saying that up to 90% they believe of diseases in America and health problems can be traced back to unhealthy conditions in the gut. So before you start any health routine, taking nutrients or trying to lose weight, we strongly suggest we start with a cleanse or detox product to clear out that plaque, flush the waste, and improve that nutrient uptake. And what you want to look for in products is something that's not going to be really extreme, but it's going to be gentle on your body, and you can pace it to your own, to what your body needs and respond to it. Our Core Start product. This one is really new for us to be offering to RGV Health. It has alkalizing vitamins and minerals, namely magnesium and others. Slippery elm, marshmallow root, yellow dock. I'd love to go into details of each of these ones, but we don't have time tonight. This is a fantastic product to start any health routine. So that's our number one. We want to cleanse and detox. 2, fruits and vegetables. Okay, well, this isn't any new information. You might be saying, okay, well, let's get to some good stuff here. We know we're supposed to have 7 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. We've been told that since all of us were kids, probably, eating fruits and veggies, right? Well, there's a good reason, and I'm sure we all know that by now, but getting good alkalizing grasses and greens, leaves and microalgae, superfoods, having a variety of colors, and picking organic when possible that have the maximum nutrient levels. This is all contributing to the health in our gut, enzymes, giving us good fibers, of course, vitamins and minerals that come from those, and they really help to balance out the entire body. Well, how many of you have your 7 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? I eat healthy. I have for a long time, and I'd say less than half the time I'm getting that much. That's when it's great to look for a green drink of some sort, something to supplement that diet, to bridge that gap between what we know we should be putting in our bodies every day, nutrient-wise, and what we actually are. It's just hard. We're busy, we're on the go. Luckily, the trend of healthy eating and natural remedies is just exploding, and I don't think it'll ever look back. We're having a lot more resources available to us when we're on the go, but with a green drink, I want to introduce Sweet Green Boost. This is a green drink, green powder drink product with about 30 ingredients in it. It is, as the name says, sweet green boost. A lot of green drinks, they're hard to stomach, and people, especially being introduced to healthy eating, can't take down that green drink. My family used to call it swamp water. I have mine right here. I have to have it every day. I love it. So it's naturally sweetened. We have grasses, the highest alkalizing grass out there, wheatgrass, barley. We have kale, carrot, spinach, microalgae. We have superfoods, chlorella in there, spirulina. Maybe you've all heard of these before, or maybe you're very familiar with them, or you haven't heard of them. But these are microalgae that have incredible benefits to our bodies, hence them being labeled as superfoods. Uh, Enzymes. Without the enzymes to break down the foods that we get from raw vegetables and these types of this product here, where it's low heat dehydrated, you get those nutrients. Uh, the enzymes are going to help to break down foods, and it's really a problem we have with a lot of our food being processed so much. Is they're dead. There's nothing living there to help us break down those foods. Look at the milk we drink, highly pasteurized, and the lactose and lactase. So many people start having these allergies because their bodies can't break down other foods. So it's extremely important to get these enzymes, fibers, and organic ingredients. Uh, Absolutely wonderful product. You will love it. You can put it in your smoothies. You can put it. I just have it real cold with ice. I like mine really cold, but you'll love them. Try them. The third, I got to get moving a little bit faster here. Uh, Brain and mood support. Okay, so when we talk about brain and mood support, uh, they are connected because so many elements of our mood is affected by our brain. The different synapses in our brain and inflammation can affect our moods. So we talk about these together. So just a few factoids on our brains. So our brains consume at any given time about 20% of our oxygen. And that's a wonderful thing. That whenever tissues are using that oxygen, the byproduct is we have oxidative stress and free radicals are formed. Well, we have antioxidants in our body to help take care of that. One in the brain especially is melatonin. Well, at age 35 to 40, melatonin levels really start to decrease. And so we have these free radicals that we need to have taken care of. Also, our memory recall declines with age. Our brain actually shrinks. Mid 50s to age 60, the brain begins to shrink, and we really need to be doing things before that happens to help preserve our cognitive function, and we can do that. Science has proven that there are things we can do to help preserve that and to help with inflammation. And talking about the oxidative stress, whenever you have these neurological diseases, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, in all those cases, there's oxidative stress, and there's this influx of free radicals that are being taken care of. Um, so what we have is a product called Brain and Mood Boost. This is the first time anybody has seen this. Even in the RGB Health world, this product is available tonight, starting right after this presentation, for pre-order, and it will be coming in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So this product has 2 forms of ginkgo biloba to help with the cognitive function, your focus, your memory. St. John's wort, extremely popular in helping natural support for depression and anxiety. People have wonderful results with St. John's wort. Bacopa monnier, as our memory, mental capabilities decline, and our acetylcholine, which is the memory chemical in our brains, as we age, that decreases. And in order to maintain those levels and help support that acetylcholine, there are a couple great things that we can be taking. One is the copamonier. There's great science behind that one, and phosphatidylserine. Both those are supporting that compound in our brains, help with our memory, and check that. Moving on to number 4, quality of sleep. Not new news, right? If you're not getting enough sleep, uh, pain typically increases. There's a direct correlation they found in pain and quality sleep. Your mood decreases. Weight control gets extremely hard. Libido, just your overall health, your immune system has a hard time if you're not getting quality sleep. Well, we talked about the melatonin, right? That's decreasing in our bodies as we age. So, in turn, a lot of sleep problems. So, we can help address this by, yes, taking melatonin, but also integrating herbs and different vitamins and amino acids that have calming effects on our bodies. Passion flower, chamomile, introduced to you pure sleep, where it has all these elements, amino acids and the melatonin, to help you develop a good sleep pattern. It's not something that's going to make you drowsy, not put you to sleep, but it's going to calm you, has the calming herbs and amino acids, and melatonin is going to help you set better schedules, and you train yourself with this product. And it just naturally inspires sleep, and sleep is so foundational to our optimal health. That is why we've included it here in this presentation, and as part of our core nutrition products. We need to be having it. Okay. Number 5, healthy fats. If you refer back to when we were talking about the food pyramid, there was one graphic there from the Harvard Business School, or Harvard Health School, sorry, the School of Medicine. They have actually included now healthy fats in their recommendations. And that's so exciting. It was so exciting for me to see that because the government still isn't really promoting that very much on their programs. But healthy fats are required for all of our cell membranes, our joints, our cartilage, our tissues, organs, and even our bones. And for decades, we've been told low fat, low fat, low fat, non-fat. Well, if we can get quality fats that aren't full of antibiotics, hormones, um, that's where the organic comes in, and hormone free, and those things are so they really do make a difference. Because these healthy fats are giving us vitamins that we aren't getting in fat-free foods. Getting again, they'll break down better in our body. Our bodies can recognize them, and it goes a long way to helping our overall body's function, all of our body systems. So 3 Mega, this is a product that is so well balanced. We have flax, borage, and fish sources of our oils. So we have plant and the animal, the common fish oil. With these, you get a complete omega-3, 6, and omega-9s, EPA, DHA, GLA, ALA, LA, all the forms of these healthy fats. And when you're picking an omega oil to take, it's a supplement. You need to be careful. You pick one that is tested for heavy metals, of course, with the fish oils. You need to have high quality ingredients. Ours is hexane free, cold expeller pressed with our flax and borage seed. So top of the line, quality product to take every day. You take one with each meal through the day, and great defense against all the stresses in life and our bodies take on. Number 6, we're getting there, cardiovascular support. All right, well, you may be saying, I don't have heart disease in my family. Why do I need to support my cardiovascular system? Well, we're talking about the arteries, the veins, the structure of those vein walls, and of course the heart, muscles in the chambers of our heart. Well, heart disease is the #1 killer globally. It far surpasses anything else. Automobile accidents, you name it. It kills more people than all types of cancer you've ever heard of combined. So it is something that obviously we're overlooking. And you don't have to have heart pains or family history of heart problems to take notice and take care of your heart. So um, when we're looking to support our heart, there's some key things we need to look for. One, we're trying to improve the blood flow. When you have that, you're getting more oxygen to your system. As a result, as a byproduct of supporting your system, you're also going to have better energy uh, and temperature regulation. So our product, Master Cardio, has CoQ10. I think most people are familiar with CoQ10. It is an antioxidant that is particularly uh, potent and needed for our cardiovascular system. And after about age 30, that begins to decline our body's ability to create that CoQ10. So CoQ10 in there, green tea leaf extract, grapeseed extract, of course, amino acids to help generate nitric oxide, so helpful for our cardiovascular system. Cayenne as well. This product, it's small, but it's potent. It's a fantastic product that you really should consider taking something, for your heart and your whole cardiovascular system. Okay, vitamins and minerals, of course. We need these vitamins and minerals for optimal functioning of our bodies, all our different systems, for antioxidants, to boost our immune system, and to combat chronic disease. This brings me to the topic of the number one vitamin deficiencies that we need to avoid and that we can avoid. Uh, Let me pull up some notes on this so I don't misquote anything. Magnesium is the first one. Magnesium, it's needed for over 300 the biochemical reactions in our body. And it's estimated that 70 to 80% of Americans have deficient intake of calcium. I know we have a global audience tonight. The numbers I have are for the American population. It's necessary for our heart, our nerves, our brain, our metabolism, protein synthesis, on and on. And we can avoid that. We can avoid magnesium deficiencies by taking a quality multivitamin daily. The next one to avoid that we can't avoid is vitamin D. Uh, Researchers estimate that 50% of Americans are deficient in vitamin D. And this vitamin D is considered the wonder drug, to actually call it, because it is so scientifically proven and linked to a lot of the chronic diseases. Its deficiencies are linked to chronic diseases, heart disease, arthritis, cancer, diabetes, and bone loss. A huge player in bone loss. So absolutely important to have a quality multivitamin daily. Our whole multi is one of a couple multivitamins, and we'll talk about another one a little later, with whole food concentrates. We're trying to give our body nutrients that it can recognize and absorb, amino acids, herbs. This is an extremely comprehensive product that will bridge that nutritional gap plus more to really help you obtain optimal health. Excellent. And number 8, maintaining healthy weight. Okay, we know that obesity rates are crazy, really, what's going on. And it's again the omnivore's dilemma. We eat foods and it sparks chemical reactions in our brains. Sugar has the same chemical responses in our brains as crack cocaine, it's been shown. So it's stimulating these parts of the brain and we want things. Well, there are genetic things that cause problems with weight, but a lot of it is our body's aging, its ability to shed that fat or use it for energy has decreased a lot since we're younger, and we need to take steps to help the body naturally get back to where it was and to trick it and say, okay, you can produce this hormone or to decrease the inflammation, and we'll go into these details. But of course, maintaining healthy weight is essential to prevent diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. They're all very closely linked to obesity rates. With this, I want to kick it back over to Laurie before we introduce the actual product, and we'll get into shedding weight, boosting energy, and having fun. How exciting this lineup is! So hang on one second, and we'll pass it back.